Alright dudes, here we are with our hand replayer. So, what I want to do first is I want to show you some examples of hands which you can play without knowing the correct information, well, the accurate information, or at least precise information about your opponents, okay? So, in this particular hand, I had been playing, my session was around about 45 minutes long, and I think this hand was towards the beginning of the session. I didn't have that good reads against anyone, so bear that in mind. Okay, so, this Gal 2000 guy is short stacked, so already we can gather some information from this situation, okay? We can probably assume that given that he's playing short stacked, most good players buy in full, so we can sort of assume that he's maybe not a regular, or he doesn't play that much, or whatever. I think that isolating this guy is more than okay with ace-8 of spades. He can certainly call with worse hands. Although his range for calling is reasonably nebulous, it's pretty safe to assume that our high card is going to be decent most of the time. And also, you know, if we hit an ace and he hits an undercard, there's a decent chance that he'll call at least one street, so there's plenty of value in it. And of course, there is the chance that he just limp folds pre-flop. So, isolating, I think, is pretty standard in this situation. We get a call from the small blind, which I'm not too concerned about, and our original limper calls as well. So we flop middle pair, and it's checked to us. Okay. So again, I have the problem that I don't actually know what exactly his range is constituted by. I know that combinatorically, if he is able to limp call any unpaired overcard hand, I know that that forms the main part of his range. If we talk about like unpaired overcards, there are more combinations of unpaired overcards than pairs that he will call with, so if those two variables are in his range, then it's more likely that he has an overcard. So I decide to, because I don't have the best idea of where his range is, but I know that he's likely to have a lot of high card hands, unpaired high card hands, which will fold to a bet, I think that it's more than reasonable to bet this flop. The reason being is that sometimes he will call with a worse hand, but what I'm trying to do is protect my hand which has value now against the fact that there's a very good chance that it won't have value at showdown with 2 extra cards. Okay, so my hand is probably best now, but almost certainly won't be at showdown.